Hi friends, welcome to my channel. In my previous video, I explained in detail the recent Supreme Court judgment of 4th November 2022 in the matter of EPS-95 higher pension. If you have not gone through the same, kindly watch it before going ahead to get a proper background. In this second episode, we shall discuss and learn step by step how to apply for a higher pension online in the EPFO members portal. First, visit the member eSeva portal as you see here on the screen. You can see a blinking option on the bottom right hand side of the screen named Pension on Higher Salary Exercise Joint Option under Para 11.3 and 11.4 of EPS-95 on or before May 3, 2023. Click on that option. Now, a new page will open with a description stating the exercise of joint option for the employees who were in service previous to 1/9/2014 and continued to be in service on or after 1st September 2014 but could not exercise the joint option under erstwhile proviso to Para 11.3 of EPS 1995. Click on the place provided. Here you can see that option to exercise joint option consists of 4 stages. Get authorization PIN, validate Aadhaar, submit the application and acknowledgement number generated. You would require the UAN number, Aadhaar number, member's name, date of birth and Aadhaar linked mobile number. Enter the required details and enter the CAPTCHA and tick the consent box and click on Get OTP. It will take you to the next screen to validate OTP, that is to the second stage. You will receive an OTP in your Aadhaar linked mobile number. Enter the OTP in the place provided as shown on the screen and click on Validate OTP, which will take you to the next screen. This third stage is very important and crucial. It is mentioned on the top as Pension on Higher Wages application form. You can see on the screen the joint option form. Please go through it carefully and tick on the small square confirming that you have gone through the Supreme Court judgment of 4th November 2022. It also states that pension will be calculated subject to a formula determined under the scheme for this purpose. Below this, you can see all your complete personal details. Please go through them minutely along with your service details. Type your email ID and Aadhaar linked bank account number and IFSC code in the place provided. Below this, there are 4 important questions and you need to click on yes or no for each question depending upon the individual case. If your answer is yes to each question, you need to attach the documentary proof for the same. The document should be in PDF format and the file size should not exceed 250 KB. The first question is applicable only for those if the member's date of joining is before 1st June 2001. Here, when you click yes, a drop-down window will appear where you have to upload permission under Para 26(6) of the EPF scheme as specified above. The second question is applicable only if the date of joining is on or after 1st June 2001. The same above question is repeated except for the date and salary ceiling amount. If your answer is yes, you need to upload permission under Para 26(6) of the EPF scheme. The third question is whether the member wants to use the accumulation available in his PF account for payment of the due contribution. If your answer is yes, a sub-question will appear asking how much is the PF account balance as of date. Here you have to type the balance in your PF account and attach a copy of the latest PF statement as documentary proof of the said balance. The fourth and last question is whether the member is giving the undertaking to deposit the contributions along with interest due till the date of payment through his last employer. This is applicable if your PF account has insufficient balance due to the earlier withdrawals or already settled. Finally, read the declaration part one by one, which is having 9 points. First, I hereby declare that I have read and understood the judgment of the Supreme Court and I am exercising this joint option in terms of the directions contained in the said judgment. Second, I understand and agree that as a member of the Employees Pension Scheme, my rights to claim pension are limited to the scope of judgment and within the EPF and MP Act 1952. Third, I further understand that the central government is empowered to amend the scheme as it may deem fit. Fourth, I do hereby agree that the details of contribution and interest given by my employers are essential for the computation of dues payable for this application and this is the full and final submission. Fifth, I hereby undertake that the service details in the above form are correct and no material fact has been misrepresented or hidden by me. Sixth, I hereby agree to pay the due contribution in a single tranche as specified by EPFO along with interest at rates declared under Para 60 of the EPF scheme 1952 or at the rate declared by the concerned trust of such establishment from time to time whichever is higher if any. Seventh, I hereby jointly opt along with my employer to pay the full amount of contribution on salary exceeding wage ceiling under erstwhile Para 11.3 since deleted and Para 11.4 of EPS 95 along with interest up to the last date of the month in which payment is made, in accordance with the judgment dated 4th November 2022 of the Honorable Supreme Court through my last employer within such period as may be directed by EPFO after verification of my joint option. If the full amount payable is not deposited by my last employer within such period as may be directed by EPFO after verification of my joint option, this joint option shall be liable to be treated as null and void. 8th, I undertake that all the facts are true if the details submitted by me or my employer are found to be incorrect at any point in time. This joint option shall be treated as null and void. 9th and the last one, I am aware that in case of false declaration and willful misrepresentation, appropriate penal action may be taken by EPFO against me. Friends, please note here that there is no option given to disagree on any of the above 9 points. Therefore, it is obvious that you need to agree on all the above 9 points, whether you like it or not. Type the place and tick the small square before I agree and enter the CAPTCHA. At this final stage, you have two options. Either to submit the application immediately or to save it and submit it at a later date before 3rd May 2023. I would recommend you not to hurry but to wait for some more time for any fresh developments, as the last date of submission is 3rd May 2023. Once the final document is successfully submitted, an acknowledgement number will be generated. Keep it handy for future reference. You may be aware the Times of India had reported on 4th March 2023, as you can see on the screen, that for an RTI query, the EPFO had replied that no one has sought permission under para 26(6) of the EPF scheme as per their records. However, in the above online application form, the EPFO is insisting on attaching a copy of the said form. Watch out for my next video, wherein I will discuss the above matter in detail along with the past circulars issued by the EPFO and look for a couple of alternatives in the absence of form 26(6). However, the final decision will rest with the EPFO. Do click on subscribe below so that you will not miss out on the updates. Post your queries in the comments box and be assured of a reply. Click on like and subscribe to receive more such informative videos. Do share with your friends too. Thank you.